At the age of 40, as an entrepreneur for most of my life, I came to a place where I didn't know if I wanted to do what I was doing. I felt uncomfortable knowing that I have to do what I was doing to earn a living for the next 30 to 40 years, and was wondering if that was the Lord's true calling on my life. I started looking for a place where I could learn more about myself, my skills, my talents, and my true calling, but also a place where I could learn how to raise my young teenagers to make better choices than myself, to choose different subjects, to maybe go and do different things in the world. And this year, Jaco and myself were honored to be part of the Xpand training course. Xpand as a company is based in Johannesburg, but throughout the world, even in Europe, and we were honored to be part of this very dynamic group of people. Xpand focuses more on your natural abilities, your natural skills, talents, where you come from, what your parents and grandparents enjoy doing, what kind of environment you enjoy working in, and through this, a whole package is then put together in different career choices. We then set up certain plans for the next year, 3 years, 5 years of mentoring and walking with these different amazing students and see how they develop with the Lord's help. If you feel the need to also, like I did, find yourself and your true calling in the Lord, please make contact with Jaco. He would be more than honored to mentor you through this program. Jaco can be emailed on jaco@allaboutfamily.co.za. Be blessed. Ek gaan nou graag Chrizjaun aan julle voorstel, wat deel was van ons Xpand opleidingkursus hier by Abundant Life hierdie jaar. Chrizjaun het by Abundant Life ingestap as 'n stil, baie teruggetrokke meisie. En dit was vir ons 'n voorreg om te kon sien hoe met die Here se leiding en ons boekkennis ons haar kon lei na waar sy is vandag, waar sy 'n definitiewe plan het vir haar lewe volgende jaar. Dankie Chrizjaun dat jy met ons deel.
Hi everybody, my name is Chrizjaun Harmse and I am 19 years old, and this year I decided to join Abundant Life 2020. And today I will be sharing with you guys how I experienced the Xpand PowerCheck course, and we did all the classes in this very room. So I hope you guys will enjoy the video. So I had the privilege of doing the Xpand course, the PowerCheck Xpand course, with the ABL group of 2020. And we use 2 books in this Xpand course, and it is a skills workbook and a PowerCheck workbook. And in these books, we did activities of where we learned more about ourselves, where we learned about our skills, our personality strengths, and our motivating environments. And a motivating environment is basically that you must be motivated to be able to work in the environment you are working in currently or going to work in. So if you are working in an environment that you don't enjoy, you're not motivated to do the job. So basically, you must know what your motivating environment is before you go into a certain kind of job. So we learn about those, and with the activities we did, we had to, one of the activities, we had to choose 5 stories where we just write down any story that comes to our head that actually happened to us in the past. It could be a year from in the past, or when you were a little child, or anything, any story that happened to you, your experience. So we had to write them down, and with those stories we wrote down, you could see what kind of person you really are. So, and what the kind of stuff you enjoyed doing or still doing. And with that activity, we had other activities also to do. We took, like, for example, we did almost like a family tree thing. And with the families, for example, I took my parents and their parents, and then I could see the skills and personality strengths and motivating environments, all this stuff their parents had, some of them they had, and some of them I have. So that is basically what we learned from the families. And then we also did a test where there were 2 tests. They were exactly the same. We had to complete the test ourselves of how we see ourselves, what we enjoy doing. And then we have to give the other test to somebody else who knows us very good. And then that person also had to complete the test as they saw us. And then we took the results of those, both of those tests, and then we like compared them, and then we could see like the similarities that we see in ourselves and what other people see in us. And then we wrote it down. And as we wrote it down, we could see more of the person we really are, because some of the people, like for me example, I really struggled to know who I am and what my skills are, my personality strengths and my motivating environment. So this course really helped me a lot. So with all our skills that we figured out, we had to see which skills are the strongest and which skills are not that strong. So it ended up that we made like a pyramid of skills. We had, we eventually got our 6 strongest skills and then 4 weaker skills. And those 4 weaker skills we have to work on. We have to like build it up so that it can be like the 6 strong skills. And I'm gonna like name 3 of my strongest skills, and it's repairing, handcrafting, and building. And then the handcrafting and building one is like, it goes by the same skill. And then the other one is like counseling and advising. Yet again, they fall under the same skill. And then the 4 weaker skills that I have to work on is drawing, gardening, organizing, and logical reasoning. So those 4 are the ones that I have to focus more on, because I have the potential, because I have them as a skill, but it's not that strong, so I have to work on it. So what we did with the skills, we did exactly the same with the personality strengths. We also took the pyramid and the 6 strong personality strengths, and then the 4 weaker personality strengths that we have to work on. So yet again, I'm only going to name 3 of my strong personality strengths. And it is, I'm a good listener, I'm very careful and detailed, and I am loyal. And then the 4 weaker personality strengths that I have to work on is being calm, humble, love detail, and work in a well-structured way. So those are the personality strengths that I have to work on. I do have it, but I can grow so much more with those personality strengths. And with the motivating environment, we did exactly the same as the skills and the personality strengths. We did the pyramid and the 6 strongest, and then the 4 weaker ones. So again, I'm only going to name 3 of my strong motivating environments, and then the 4 weaker ones. So my 3 strong but motivating environments are, I need to have clear boundaries, and I like working according to routines and time to adapt to change, and I like precision work. And then my 4 weaker motivating environments are practical and concrete work, being able to work without interruptions, a calm work environment, is what I need. And working in a small team. So those I need to work on. So yeah, that's my motivating environment, skills, and personality strengths pyramids. The little bit of detail that I can share with you guys. And then with all of these information we got of our skills, personality strengths, and motivating environments, we got to the point where we had the 5 dream jobs that we had to choose from. We had to put all of our skills and motivating environment and personality strengths in there, but it has to fit with the job. And then we had to choose between the jobs which ones we would prefer. And mine turned out to be renovations, architecture, and interior design. So those 3 jobs I was left with to maybe do in the future. But those are the 3 best jobs for me right now. So we discovered the 3 jobs that would fit us best between the 5 that we had to write down. And when we eventually found out what 3 they are, we had to go and shadow other businesses that's doing those 3 specific jobs. And then we had to see which job we would prefer, because of thinking of a job is not the way of experiencing. It's not the same as experiencing the job itself. So we had to go and shadow at least 2 jobs and experience how they experience it. And yeah, so I actually learned a lot as well as shadowing. So if you're doing the Xpand course, I would highly recommend go shadowing someone, because for me it opened my eyes, because some of the 3 jobs that I had to choose from, one is a little bit fading away, because I actually saw how it is. It's not just about building houses with architecture. It's like being in the office, and I don't really see myself working in an office the whole day, every day of my life. So architecture a little bit fades away, but it's still there. So that is all from me today. That is how I experienced the PowerCheck Xpand course, and I would really highly recommend you doing the course if you don't know what job fits you or suits you best, or you don't even know yourself or anything. I would highly recommend doing PowerCheck Xpand course. It really helped me a lot. And if there is anybody who would want to help me in this journey or anything like that, please contact ABL and we will discuss it. See you guys. Bye.